And to think, Thrall thought it was over. You thought wrong, sir. Bring out the Doomshammer. It's time to party some more. Hey everyone, this is Towelliee with TGN, bringing you the final encounter of the Dragon Soul Raid 4.3. This is the Madness of Deathwing. And I kind of started the fight a little bit late. Kind of forgot to hit that record button, if you know what I mean. So basically, there's 4 cliffs, or 4 platforms. On each platform, there is an aspect. You have Ysera, you have Alexstrasza, you have Nosdormu, then you have Kalecgos. Each one of them gives you a specific buff, so it kind of really matters which platform you do the specific order in, because what's going to happen is when you kill off one platform, you lose the special ability of the aspect on that platform. So we decided to go in the following order. We started off with Ysera, and then we did Alexstrasza, and then we did Nosdormu, and then we did Kalecgos. Now the reason we did this, before we did Alexstrasza first, then Ysera, then Nosdormu. Now we found that the healers were able to conserve more mana with the help of Alexstrasza for the blistering tentacles, which are these tentacles right here. Now, like I said, I always give people the average Joe style tutorial for these raids. So here on Ysera's platform, you get a special shield. I forget what it's called. It's that little button right there under my action bars. It's basically like a shield wall, and you use that to protect yourselves. Now, when it comes to tanks are going to encounter the huge tentacle in the back. Just think hentai porn, but like 1,500 times bigger, you know what I'm saying? So here we go. We're going to go all the way to platform number 1, which is Alexstrasza. We just killed off Ysera's platform. Now, each platform has a wing tentacle. These are pieces of Deathwing that you're going to demolish at the end. You're going to kill them after you kill 4 of them. Now, here we go with Alexstrasza. You're going to see this tentacle come up back right. Now, the tentacle is going to put a debuff on the tank called Impale. What that's going to do is that's going to, after the timer is up, which is 3 seconds, you're going to get hit for about 400,000 damage, no matter what. And you have to find a way to mitigate it. That's the part that sucks. Or, you know, go through cooldowns. Now, when you're on Ysera's platform, you can pop the Ysera debuff or the Ysera buff with your own personal cooldown and survive it. But once you kill Ysera's platform off, you don't have that shield wall anymore, which means you have to rely on your own personal cooldowns. But, aha, that's beautiful. What is that, velvet? I have my own bubble. That's right, folks. Bubble also works for Impale. So if you get Impale as a tank, before it goes 3, 2, 1, hit your bubble, and you'll be able to negate all damage altogether. You'll be able to use your bubble twice during the raid. Always call out for cooldowns. You're going to see the debuff go on the tank for Impale. After it's, you know, the Impale cooldown, or excuse me, debuff runs out, you're going to get hit for 400,000. Just make sure you find a way to mitigate it. As a tank, I combine sometimes shield wall with stone form, or sometimes I'll go shield wall with Ardent Defender, then call externals. As you can see here, we're getting the help of Alexstrasza to kill those blistering tentacles. Now, also throughout the fight, there's going to be hemorrhaging going on. Deathwing begins to hemorrhage, and these little regenerating blood come out. Now, these regenerating blood, you have to AoE down very, very quickly. Okay, as you can see, the energy bar, if it hits 100, it'll get full HP all over again. Right there, we were pretty slow on killing those 2. At this point, raid leaders like, kill them right now. We're like, okay, so we kill them. So now, time to get on the wing tentacle. So once Alexstrasza is down, she will not help us kill these blistering tentacles anymore. We have to kill them. Now, the longer the blistering tentacles are up, the more damage the raid takes. Like I said, I don't know the exact name of the abilities. Hey, if you guys know in the comments, go ahead and post them. I don't mind. Like I said, I always give people just like the average Joe, you know, run-of-the-mill, what you have to do. So as you can see there, we kill off that wing tentacle. Now we're going to head over to Nosdormu. Now what Nosdormu does is he puts like this vortex on the ground. He puts like this little swirly, like, you know, Caverns of Time style, you know, time vortex. I don't know what you want to call it. And what that does is that slows down anything that's inside of it. So basically the ads in the last phase, if you put the ads in that circle, it'll slow down the amount of stacks that you keep accumulating. Same thing with the Elementium Meteor, I think it's called, the Elementium Bolt. Throughout each platform phase, Deathwing will throw an Elementium Bolt at the raid. As you see right there, yep, I absorbed a lot of damage on that one. Yeah, and for this tentacle, what you want to do is you want to have everyone kind of like, you can have everyone pretty much spread out in front of him. He does an ability that people have to like kind of like share the damage. So just make sure you're in this tentacle's frontal cone, and you'll be okay. So once I get the impale, the other tank will taunt off of me, so I can actually, you know, go and blow my own cooldowns. Here we go, Elementium Bolt. It's going to fly right from the wing tentacle behind us, and what's going to happen is it's going to hit the little vortex circle, and it's going to slow down, because Nosdormu is slowing down time to slow down the Elementium Bolt, giving us enough time to kill that shit, and we do. So that's pretty simple. By the way, this is 25-man normal mode. This isn't heroic mode. This isn't Raid Finder. So here we go, Blistering Tentacles route. Now I was helping as much as I can with the Blistering Tentacles. I really don't have to do much as a tank. So now knowing that we have enough DPS to kill the normal wing tentacle, I do my best just to, you know, use my, you know, high vengeance to, you know, beat the shit out of the tentacles. And now we continue on the arm. Now when Deathwing begins to hemorrhage, right now we're going to be able to AoE him down fine. It becomes harder when you get to Caligos' platform. So you want to make sure you always have Caligos up blast, because he has the spell weaving, which is like, I don't know, it's like heavy AoE damage, etc. So once again, we left one up. Nerd Rage Inc., please kill it. Thank you very much. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the encounter. Just make sure you down the platforms in the correct order, which is, I guess, best fits the need of your guild. You know, we downed it in the following order, which was Ysera, Alexstrasza, Nosdormu, and then Caligos at the end, and that's it. So as you see here, the longer those Blistering Tentacles are up, the more raid damage you take. So you really have to recover quickly. There are a few bugs on this fight. We lost a few people just jumping from cliff to cliff and then just dying. 135k shield. I was pretty happy I got my 4-piece tonight. I was given shoulders, chest, legs, and gloves. So I have my 4-piece. My raid wall will be only 2 minutes now for hard modes, thank God. And hopefully you guys are enjoying these normal videos. Nothing really crazy about them. It's just us doing the bosses. As you know, right now with prop paladins, any tank, it's fairly easy. With the buffs to like threat, you know, you get lazy sometimes. You know, I used to be really accurate with my rotation. Now it's more like, you know, I'm using my holy power as a utility instead of as damage and proper, you know, use of rotation. Let me show you the impale right here. So right now I'm tanking right there. I got the impale 2, 1. At this point I have to blow cooldowns. I bubbled. So now that I bubbled, I negated the entire damage. Rathor, the other tank, he has the tentacle now. He is also going to get the impale, and he has his own cooldowns. And that's pretty much it. But yeah, like I said, like right now, prop paladin tanking, it's fairly easy. Instead of going full rotation for threat, for max TPS, max damage, I'm kind of using my Word of Glory to heal myself, to heal others. I kind of hoard my Word of Glory, my combo points. And here, folks, is the big bang right there, Elementium Bolt. Now, what happens on the last platform is, since we killed off Nosdormu, we don't have the slowing effect for the Elementium Bolt. But the farther you are away from the bolt, the less damage you take. So we have everyone but the tanks run out of the range of the Elementium Bolt. I pop my raid wall, Aura Mastery goes up, all cooldowns are up, and now we're going to kill this tentacle. We're going to get on the last wing tentacle, and after we're done with this, Deathwing's like, oh my god, I'm dying because I'm such an easy boss to kill on normal. And right now, there is no cinematic at the end of this fight. I'm going to ruin it for you right now. I know you guys are watching this fight like, oh my god, Towellee's tanking this shit. I can't wait till he finishes it. I can't wait till the cinematic. Guess what? There is no cinematic at the end of this fight. Sorry to tell you. Sorry to burst your bubble. I sincerely apologize. But, I don't know. There wasn't any. So here we go. We kill off these Blistering Tentacles. You can see the rate is getting very low. I think once you get about 50 stacks of the debuff from the Blistering Tentacles, that makes you take more damage throughout the fight. About 50 stacks is probably where you're going to start losing everyone in your raid. So once it gets to 30, all the Blistering Tentacles should probably be going down by then. But yeah, basically when it comes to tanking, there's really nothing to it anymore. As a paladin, like I said, I like to be more of a utility to my raid more than caring about my threat anymore, or caring about my DPS. If my DPS is needed, then I will regem, hit cap, expertise, soft cap, and do what I gotta do. But so far, there's no fights where I'm probably needed for damage. Maybe Ultra Zean or whatnot. He might be a boss where I'm needed to do a lot of damage just because of the tight enrage timer on heroic mode. But we'll see what happens. So here we go. Deathwing is like, I am Deathwing, the Destroyer, the end of all things, blah 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 blah. I am the Cataclysm. I'm like, yeah, you're fucking dead right now. Like he's talking all this crazy shit, but he's fucking dead on the platform. You know what I'm saying? You're a bum rock. So here we go. Elementium fragments come out during the last phase. You want to kill all of them. They have a deadly ability called Shrapnel. By the way, you get all the buffs back from all of the aspects. So you get the shield wall back, etc. Now, after these Shrapnel are dead, you basically go right onto the boss. So everyone goes on a boss. These 2 Elementium Terrors come up. Now, the Elementium Terrors put a nasty debuff on the tank. You're supposed to tank these ads, I believe, in the Vortex to slow down the application of the debuff, but me and the other tank, we kind of just like muscled our way through it on normal mode, and we just blew all of our cooldowns. I forgot what the name of the debuff is. Something like, you know, penicillin or some shit, or tendinitis, teonitis, I don't know, some shit. But as you can see there, we're losing a lot of HP. But right now, we're pretty much okay. We're doing good. I'm making sure everything's alright, and we're going right back on Deathwing. Deathwing dies at about, like, I think like 5%. But that's pretty much it. That's the encounter. Make sure you always pick the proper platform for your guild that better fits your need. If you guys are needing to conserve mana, our method was really good for doing it because Alexstrasza handles the Blistery Tentacles in about like 2 seconds. During this last phase, make sure that you utilize Ysera's shield wall for the Shrapnel cast that the ads do. Don't tunnel vision the boss at the end. Don't fucking tunnel vision DPS, goddammit. Get your fucking freaking 3D goggles off your faces and kill these Shrapnel. And once these Shrapnel are down, finish off the boss, and that's it. Hope you guys are enjoying this. If you want to watch some more 4.3 footage, hard modes next week, catch me on twitch.tv/Towelliee, the #1 MMO live stream in the world. Also catch me on youtube.com/consolecrusader, twitter.com/TowTheTank, facebook.com/Towelliee, and we're just going to finish up this boss here. I'll show you some of the loot that we got. Deathwing only drops weapons. There you go. Fall of Deathwing. Destroyer's End is our title. I don't like it. But a piece of his chin drops. The chin has the gear. We got the pole arm. I think we got some sort of caster weapons. I forgot. Here we go. Yeah, epic dragon soul channeling Kamehameha. And that's pretty much it. Deathwing disintegrates. Molecular disintegration. He's pretty much dead. He's somewhere in the Cataclysm or somewhere in the Whirlpool, the Maelstrom. I don't know where he went. We were supposed to have some sort of cinematic, but it's not available yet. I'm pretty sure it's going to be available after someone kills him on hard mode. I mean, someone's probably going to get it on MMO Champion later, but whatever. Anyway, folks, this has been Towelliee. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I appreciate all your support. Keep watching the videos. Any comments, any questions, put them down there. Thumbs up, subscribe to TGN WoW. We're keeping it real. We're giving you the most that we can for 4.3. Peace out.